Shapar, which means horn. Yeah, Yan, which means wine. And Thomas. How about you, Shabbat? Take your registry.
Thomas, Don, Arian, Don, Yasharala.
Thomas, Bonaparium, but Yasha'ala. Right.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Rakatah.
How about Shem Shabbat? Grab a chair.
La Yasharala, which means to Israel.
Shapar, which means horn. I imagine, so plenty of hakadam. He's turning face east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malachka, Tabah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashemayim, the Thunlanau, the Chum, Kalyawam, Basalakanaw, Kawatanaw, Kasalaknaw, Kawatanaw, Wala'ah, Yainaw, Banasaya one, Abal, Haushano, Mayan, Ra, Kayah, Lakah, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapa'arath, La'agulumyu, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Pray for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashah. The Thunlanau. Hakah. Larpa'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Marawah. Hakah. Latahah. Hamatazariah. Hakah. Lakwayum. Hamatu. Hakah. La'al Rakawah. Hatama'ala. Agarashan. Bahashem Yahushua. The water Amun. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness. All manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ai Yunya. Al-Hahari. Ma'ayan. Yaba'ai Izari. Ma'ayin Yahweh. Aisha Shemayim. Wa'aratazah. Aliyathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Aliyatawam. Shamarka. Anah. La'ayanawam. Wala'aya Yashan. Shomar Yasha'al. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Aliyad. Yomyunta. Yomum. Hashamash. La'aya Kaka. Wayra. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makal Ra. Yashamar. Afbipashka. Yahweh. Yashamar Tazaatka. Wabawa Aka. Ma'aitha. Wa'ida Walam.
Hallelujah.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence comes my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help coming from your house,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He should not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not stumble.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber or sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
from this time forward,
and even forevermore.
and even furthermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Al-Damayalika,
Malachim,
Al-Takarash,
Al-Quat,
Al-Shakwat,
Al-Swat,
Al,
Al,
Kayahanan,
Kayana,
Al-Yabika,
Ayawabika,
Yahami 1,
Ayawan,
Omashanayika,
Oshanaika,
Nasha'awa,
Yashai,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Alamika,
Alamaka,
Ya'ariyamu,
Ayawamu,
Suwad,
Sawa,
Wayatay Aitazwa,
or the Asas,
Atasabawanyika,
Asas Wamika,
Amaro,
Amaro,
Lakawa,
Kao,
Wanakakiru,
Haki,
Magoya,
Gori,
Wala'ah,
Ola,
Yazakar,
Ska,
Sham Yasha'al,
Shami Shah,
Iwad,
Awa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
and Wa'aitazwa,
Atas,
La,
La,
Yakadu,
Kao,
Aliyaka,
Ayaka,
Wayat,
Aya,
and Farasco,
Wa,
Ahalia,
Ay,
Adawam,
Ayawan,
Washamalu,
Shmai,
Mo'aba,
Wa,
Wahagari,
Gori,
Gabal,
Ba,
Wa'aimawan,
Ayaka,
Wa'aimalak, Kalashaf,
Shah,
Ayashaka,
Shah,
Tazawar,
War,
Gamashawar,
Kanshu,
Nalawa,
Wa,
Imam,
Wa,
Hayawa,
Wa,
Zarawat,
Wa,
Labanyalawat,
Wani,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashalaham,
Shah,
Kamagin,
Mag,
Kasayasara'ah,
Rosh,
Kiyabim,
Yad,
Benakal,
Anakal,
Wayashwan,
Rashi,
Nashamadwa,
Shmai,
Wayanda Ara,
Yanka,
Hayawa,
Aywa,
Raman,
Ma,
Ba'adama, Shayathamu,
Shayfam,
Nadiyamur,
Aywabi,
Ka'ira,
Aywa,
Wakaza'aba,
Rosh,
Wakazabah,
Asba,
Wakazazalmina,
Sab,
Kanas, Kalnasai Kamwa,
Ayat, Samu,
Ashar,
Shah,
Amaru,
Bar,
Nayurashah,
Shah,
Lanawa,
Manwa,
Ah,
Ah,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Ayat,
Alahayat,
Ayat,
Shayathamwa,
Shayfam,
Kagadala,
Gabi,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanyurka,
Panyaka,
Ka'ash,
Ash,
Daba'ira Ira,
Ari, Ari,
Kalahaba,
Kalyan,
Dalahat,
Ahat,
Hari,
Ari,
Contra-Gatman,
Ari, Dab,
Basa Irika,
Ashadaka,
Wabasopafka,
Roshap,
Nabahalam,
Wa,
Mala'ah,
Ma'a,
Panya,
Anu,
Balawa,
Talawa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Kwashu,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
How,
Yabashwa, Wayabahawa,
Ai,
Eye, Wayakapawa,
Far,
Wayabadwa,
Ba,
Wayadaiwa,
Ai,
Kaya,
Ayat,
Asa,
Ta,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Yahawa,
How,
Babaka,
Bai,
Aliyawan,
Ai,
Al-Kaharataza.
Ai, Kairabratsa,
Keep not thou silence, O power.
not sound so far,
Hold not thy peace.
not that
And be
peace,
not still, O power.
be not still, O power,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
the enemy maketh tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee,
have lifted up the head.
lift up their hand,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
they take crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy enemies.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from the nation.
let us cut them off from their
That
nation.
the name of Israel may be no more remembrance.
They may know remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Consulted against us.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against
The
the
tabernacles of Edom,
tabernacles of
and the
the
Ishmaelites,
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
and Hagarenes,
Hagarenes,
Gebal,
Baal,
and Ammon,
and
and
Ammon,
Amalek,
Amalek,
and Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Sor also is joined with them.
So also shall
They have hope in the children of Lot.
the hope of the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
to the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
to
as
Javan,
the brook of Kisan, which
Son,
perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth.
became as dung of the earth,
Make their nose like a red,
making those like a friend.
and like Zeb.
Zeb,
Yea,
Yea.
all their princes at Sabbath,
princess of Sabbath,
and it's Zalmunna, who said, Let us take to ourselves
Take to
the
ourselves.
houses of power and possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wheel.
as the stubble before the wind,
As stubble before the wind.
as the fire burns the wood,
Fire burning wood.
and as the flame sets the mountains on fire.
Flames of the mountains of fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
Persecute them with thy tempest.
and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
Oh, your help,
For your help.
let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame and perish,
Let them be put to shame and perish.
that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh,
Is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
the most high of the world.
The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shah, wa Yahweh, wa Lahayim, Matazab Alawap Yahan, Alawapim, Surrender, Makatazayanyu, Makayayali, Wahakwasim, Yahweh, Bashir Yahushai, Wala Aman. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushai, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohanan, the generals, captains, the officers, troopers, and assistants, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai, thank you, so be it.
So be it.
Curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh,
Blessed be you, Yahweh,
King of heaven and earth,
King of heaven and earth,
and all things living,
and all things living.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushai.
in the name of Yahweh.
Listen to us now,
Listen to us now.
right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses,
And evils and curses,
and punishment and destruction
and punishment and
to
destruction
the heathen
to the
that
heathen
speak against us,
that speak against us,
our prophets,
our
our
prophets,
teachers,
the teachers,
the princes,
the princes,
the priests,
the priests,
the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite
in
brothers,
the school.
in the schools,
Send evils and curses,
and evils and
and
curses,
punishment and destruction
punishment,
to
destruction
the heathen,
to the heathen
and shake loose
that shake
the
loose
treasure of the rich of Israel
the treasures of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school.
that refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter into our sanctuary.
Send evil and curses,
Send evils and
and
curses
punishment and destruction
and punishment and
to
destruction
the Edomites,
to the
and the
Edomites,
nations,
the nations,
and their drug dealers,
the drug
the
dealers,
court system,
court
the
system,
prison system,
the prison system,
Planned Parenthood,
Planned
all the
Parenthood,
governments of our enemies,
all the governments of our enemies,
Amalek synagogues and armies,
Amalek synagogue and army,
Roman Catholic Church,
Roman Catholic
the
Church,
Pope,
the Pope,
Islam,
Islam,
Christianity,
Christianity,
Egyptology,
Egyptology,
militia, Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan,
Aryan Nation,
Aryan Nation,
Skinhead,
Skinhead,
Posse Comitatus,
Posse Comitatus,
the gay movement,
the gay
the
movement,
lesbian movement,
lesbian movement,
spies,
spies,
workers of witchcraft,
witchcraft,
NASA space program,
National Space
the
Program,
Army,
the Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air Force,
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street,
Wall Street,
open up the internet,
open up the
in the
internet,
airwaves,
in the airwaves,
cable access channel,
cable access,
the radio channel,
the radio channel,
preach the spirit
bring the
of
spirit,
many of thy people
many of our people,
that seek to stop us,
seek to
and
stop
bring
us,
swift destruction
bring swift
to
destruction
all the heathen
to all the
that
heathens
stand in the way
that stand in our
or
way,
try to stop us
to try to stop
from
us
broadcasting your
from
word
broadcasting your words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the plagues,
Let loose solar plagues,
cause them to go to and fro through the earth,
cause them to go through and fro to the earth
and consume them.
and consume
Let
them.
the plagues
The
shake
plagues,
the house of the thief
shake the house of the thief
and the murderer.
and the murderer.
Let Yahushua,
Let Yahweh,
Michael and Gabriel
Michael and Gabriel
come down with flying saucers
come down with flying
and
saucers,
punish all the heathens
punish all the heathens.
that come up against us
As
as we speak thy word.
speak thy word,
Cause it to be known by all
don't let it go.
that it is the angels that have done it.
But it's the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole
Cause
world.
them to shake it thy coming.
Come to shake it that
In
coming.
the name of Yahushua.
In the name of Yahweh,
Thank you always.
take yours.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalm face the front. Yeshabim. So we're right back where we left off last week. We're still focusing on Abram and Sarah. And we're going to pick it up at Genesis, the 16th chapter and the 14th verse. You got it in the Hebrew? You got it.
Genesis 16, verse 14. I'll, Khan, Korah, Labar, Baar, Lakaya, Laaya, Hana, Bayan, Quadash, Wabayan, Barat.
Of course, we got a few common words in there. Should have picked up Kadash. Of course, Hana is behold. Keep going.
Verse 15. Watalad, Hagar, La Abaram, Ban, Wayakwara, Abaram, Sham, Banwa, Ashar.
So this is talking about Abraham Shum Bunwa. He named his son. Keep going.
Khan. Yalada, Hagar,
Yaladah, that's that word Yalad again, which is to beget. So Yaladah Hagar is saying that Hagar bore him the son. Go on.
Khan. Yashama Al.
Yashmael, which is Ishmael.
Verse 16. Wa Abaram, Ban, Shamanayam, Shana, Washtasha.
That's Shemanu Shana. You recognize that, right?
80 years.
While Abraham, Bun, Shemanu Shanaz, and Abram was 80 years. And then it's going to say, watch the shot, Phenium at 6 years. So Abram was 86 at this point. Go on.
God. Balada, Hagar, Ath, Yashama Ayal, La, Abba Ram. Verse 17, chapter 17, verse 1.
That Yashima. Now Ishmael's name is a good name to break down. That Yashmael is to say that the Lord has heard. So it's based around that word Shemai, which we should know. That's a common word to hear. You know, you might give that as a command. Shemai meaning listen. Keep going.
Wayahaya, Abaram, Ban, Dashaya, Shana, Wathashai, Shanyam, Wayarah, Yahweh, Al, Abaram, Wayamar, Al Yahweh.
So Waya Amar is and he said Aliwa to him. Continue.
Danya, Anya, Al,
That's Allah.
Allah, Salakia, Allah, Shadya, Hathahalak.
So that's when you hear Christians say El Shaddai. That's this right here is Allah Shaddai, which is saying the Almighty Power. Keep on.
Khan, Lapanya, Wahayaha, Dam Yam, verse 2. Wathana, Bar Yahya, Bayanya, Wa Bayan Nak. Wa Araba. Arathak. Bamaad. Bamaad. Ma'at. Verse 3. Wayapa.
And don't forget that ma'ad is like saying a whole lot, just like we say mad, whatever today in New York. So that ba ma'ad, that's how much the Lord is saying he's gonna multiply Abraham's seed. Keep going.
Khan. Abaram. Il. Panyawa. Wayadabar. Athwa. Alahaya. Lamar.
Remember that plunged his face. So in this case, Abram is falling on his face while the Most High is talking to him. Continue.
Khan. Verse 4. Anya. Hana. Bar Yathya. Athak.
Because that ka is possessive.
Salakia. Afka. Wahayaya. La'aba. Hamawan. Gawayam. Verse 5.
That was the last verse. Verse 7.
So in the English, go ahead and pick that up from 16 and 14.
Genesis 16, verse 14. Wherefore the well was called Bir Lahai Roy. Behold, it is between Kadesh and Bered. Verse 15. And Hagar bare Abram a son, and Abram called his son's name, which Hagar bare, Ishmael. Verse 16. And Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abram.
So remember, Ishmael came first because Sarah gave her handmaid because she had not been able to bear children for Abram. So she gave her handmaid to Abram. So at this point, Abram's already 86 years old. And we're going to see what happens next. Keep going.
God. Genesis 17, verse 1. And when Abram was 90 years old and 9, the Most High appeared to Abram and said unto him, I am the Almighty Power. Walk before me, be thou perfect. Verse 2. And I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly.
So the Lord is choosing Abram here and his lineage, but it's not just going to be his lineage because it's not going to go both ways. It's going to go through one of his children. Keep going.
Verse 3. And Abram fell on his face, and the Most High talked with him, saying, verse 4. As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Verse 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee.
And that's facts because, as we know, he fathered not only Ishmael, which proliferated all throughout the Middle East, but he fathered Israel, who became, as the scriptures say, as the sands of the sea. Keep going. Was that verse 4?
So, yeah.
All right, let's go back to the Hebrew, verse 5.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 5. Wala'ah, Yaquarah, Iwad, Af, Shamka, Abaram, Wahaya, Shamka, Abraham, Kaya, Abba, Hamawan.
So now Abraham and Abram are both based on the root of Abba, which is father. And the Lord gave him that name to say that he was going to be a father of a father of many nations. Keep going.
Khan, Gawayam, Nathathayak. Verse 6. Wahaparatha, Salakia. Wahaparathya.
And that paraz, that's the same root word in aparayim, it's fruit. And here the Lord is saying he's going to make Abraham fruit. Keep going.
Khan, Afka, Bama, Ad, Ma'ad,
Ma'ad. He's going to make you mad fruitful. Keep going.
Wanathathayaka, Lagawayam, Wamalakayam, Mamaka, Yataza'awa. Verse 7. Wahakwa Mathaya, Af, Baryahya, Bayanya, Wabaya Naka, Wabayan, Zara Ika, Akar Yak, Ladar Rathya, Ladaratham, Labar Yath, Iwalam, Lahaya Wath.
Remember that I will love we've gone over a lot recently. That's eternal, everlasting, forever. Keep going. And for the brother in the chat, you're welcome to elaborate on whatever it is that you mean. Keep going.
Khan, Laka, La Alahaya, Walazara Ika, Akar Yak. Verse 8. Wanathathaya.
Keep going.
Wanathathya. Salakia.
Wow.
Laka. Walazar Ika. Akar Yaka. Af. Rataza. Magar Yaka. Af. Kal. Arataza.
Call Ratazah, which means what?
All the land.
Keep going.
Khan. Kanayan. La Kaza. La Kaza. Iwalam. Wahayayafya. Laham. La Alahaya.
So there's that word I will again. The Lord is saying that he's going to give the land of the Canaanites as a possession forever. Is this coming back? Keep going.
Khan. Verse 9. Waya Amar. Alahaya. Al. Abaraham. Waatha. Af. Baryathya.
And that's Salaki. It just struck me. That's one of those words that exposes the white man's version of Hebrew, because he still says Abba for father, but then when he calls somebody, when he gives somebody this name, he says it like Ibrahim, I believe is how they say it, but it's based on the word Abba, which is father. It's simple. It's simple. You lose it when you try to. Y'all know what y'all did to it. Keep going.
Lashamar. Atha. Wazaraika. Akaryaka. Ladarathgam. Verse 10. Sa'af. Baryathya. Ashar. Dashamarakwa.
Tomorrow. Keep going.
Socket. Bayanaya.
But young between me, and then it's going to say and you.
Khan. Bayanya. Wabaya Nayakam.
So it's saying between me, Bayanya, Wabayanya, between me and between you. It's literally, it's using that word over and over. Keep going.
Khan. Wabayan. Zaraika.
Zaraka, which is your seed. Keep going.
Khan. Akaryaka. Hamawal. Lakam. Kal. Zakar. Verse 11. Wanama Latham. Af. Bashar. Iralafkam. Waha. Yaha. Wayaha.
Yeah.
Slakia. La'a wa. Barah. Yah.
That baryah, which we've seen a lot lately, is the word for covenant. Keep going.
Khan. Bayanya. Wabaya na yakam.
So that's that between me and you against Bayanya, Wabayanya, between me and between you. And back to the English. 3 verse 12.
Khan on Khan. Genesis 17, verse 12.
Or Salat. We did that in the Hebrew, so now we start at verse 5.
Slakia. Genesis 17, verse 5. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. For a father of many nations have I made thee. Verse 6. And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. Verse 7. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee in their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be a power unto thee and to thy seed after thee. Verse 8, and I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their power.
So this is the Lord starting to narrow down. He's giving Abraham an incredible blessing and covenant. He's starting to narrow it down because it's really only going to apply to one of his sons. Keep going.
Con, verse 9, and the Most High said unto Abraham, thou shalt keep my covenant therefore, thou and thy seed after thee in their generations. Verse 10, this is my covenant which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised. Verse 11, and ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant betwixt me and you. Verse 12.
That's
Oh,
it.
all right, back to the Hebrew.
After this, last.
Yeah, I was gonna do-
And then
yeah.
you can split the difference.
Keep going.
Genesis chapter 17, verse 12. Waban, Shemanath, Yam, Yamawal, Lakam, Kal, Zakar. Lada Rath Yakam,
Excellent.
Yal Yad, Bayath, Wamakwa Nath, Kasap, Makal, Ban, Nakar, Ashar, La'ah, Mazara'ika, Hawa.
That word Maserati, based on that word Zerai, which is seed, and the Ma at the front means what? Of, and that Ka at the end is saying what?
Like,
No, the Ka at the end. At the end of the word is a possessive, right? So so that Ka at the end of the word is saying your. So the Ma is saying of your seed and saying his descendants. Keep on.
verse 13. Hamawal, Yamawal, Yal Yat, Bayathaka,
Yafka, which is your house.
Wamakwa Nath, Kasapa, Wahayatha, Baryathya, Baba Sharakam, Labarya, Iwalam. Verse 14. Wairal, Zakar, Ashar, La'ah, Yama, Wow, Ath, Bashar, Iralathwa, Wanaka Ratha, Anapash, Hahawa,
And Napash is soul. And soul in the scriptures can be used to just refer to a person. This is saying that soul of that person is going to be cut off. Keep going.
Khan, Ba'anya, Ath, Baryathya, Hapar. Verse 15. Wayamar, Alahaya, Allah, Abraham,
So Wayamar Alahayim al Abraham is to say what? As we've talked about lately, we talked about that word Amar and Waya Amar being a common way that you're going to see verses started off, especially in Genesis in these early books, because the Most High is speaking to people. Is speaking to Abraham in this case. He's going to be speaking to Moses a lot. So you're going to see a lot of verses that start out Waya Amar Alahayim al, in this case Abraham, and the Most High said to Abraham. Keep going.
Khan, Sharaya, Ashathaka, La'a, the Quara, Ath, Shama, Sharaya, Kaya, Shara.
So this is the Most High changing Sarai's name to Sarah, which is Sharya in the Hebrew becomes Shara. Shara, which means princess. Keep going.
Khan, Shama. Verse 16. Wabarakathya, Atha, Wagam, Nathathaya, Mamamana, Laka, Ban, Wabarakathya, Wahayatha, Lagawayam, Malakaya, Anyam, Mamana, Yaya.
So in this case, the Lord is blessing Shara through Abraham and saying that she's going to be a mother to La Goayim, which is nations, Malakia, which is kings, Aimium, which is peoples. Keep going.
God. Verse 17. Wayapal, Abraham, Isle, Panya, Wa, Wayatazaka,
Wayatazakah is and like, and this is going to be important in a minute. Keep going.
Khan, Wayamar, Balabawa,
Balabu, which is saying he said in his heart, which is of course in his mind. So that's what happens when you think inwardly. You're thinking in your mind. Keep going.
Khan, Halaban, Ma'a, Shana.
So you're saying Ma'ashana is what?
100 years.
100 years. So he's saying I'm 100 years old And he laughed at the idea of a child being born. Keep going.
God. Yawalad. Wa'am. Shara. Abath. The Shayam. Shana. The Lad.
The Shire Shinnok is now, Shara is 90 years old at this point. Keep going.
God. Verse 18. Waya Amar. Abraham. Al. Ha Alahayam. Lawa. Yashama Ayal.
Shemaiah, which is Ishmael.
Yakya.
Yachaya, which is light, which is, that's the feminized. Of course, in the Hebrew, the white man calls it a masculine and a feminine tense. But in the Hebrew, it's more like a tense of rank order, where you have a servile tense and a master tense. Keep going.
Khan. Lapanyak.
Punyaka, which is, before we talked about how punya means face, and it can also be used in the word to say that you're in front of someone's face. So this is saying Lapunyaka, which is before you. And that's the end of that set. Get that in English from verse 12.
Khan, I don't want Khan. Genesis 17, verse 12. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generations, he that is born in the house, or bought with money of any stranger, which is not of thy seed. Verse 13, he that is born in thy house, and he that is bought with thy money, must needs be circumcised, and my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. Verse 14, and the uncircumcised man-child, whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath broken my covenant. Verse 15, and the Most High said unto Abraham, as for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall be her name. Verse 16, and I will bless her, and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be of her. Verse 17, then Abraham fell upon his face and left, and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? Verse 18, and Abraham said unto the Most High, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee.
So we're going to pause there. Imagine up here. Stay right there. Right. Imagine Shabbat. Stage registered.
Azarakia. Panyashika, Panyashala.
Rakib, Yashakar, Yasha'ala.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat. Yeshabu. You read the Hebrew? Not yet. It's all good. We're going to pick it up in chapter 17 and verse 19. Waya Amar Alahayim Abal Shara, Shathka, Yaladath Laka, Bun, Wakarath, Ath Shumwa, Yatazkak, Wahakomathia, Ath Barayathia, Athwa, Labariath, Iwalon, Lazariwa, Akaria. And in that verse, you see that that the Most High told Abraham that the name of his son was going to be Yatazakak, which is to say, he laughed. Since Abraham laughed and fell on his face, the Lord said, all right, that's going to be your child's name. Verse 20. Wala Yashmaila, Shema'ithika, Hana, Barakathia, Athwa, Waharyathia, Athwa, Waharyathia, Athwa, Ma'ad, Shunium, Aishar, Nashia'am, Yawalad, Yawalyad, Wanathathua, Lagoya, got a wall, verse 21. Wa'af, Barayathia, Aquayum, Ath, Yatazakak, Ashar, Thalad, Laka, Shara, Lamawa'ad, Hazah, Bashana, Ha'acharath, verse 22, Wayakal, Ladabar, Athwa, Waya'al, Alahayim, Ma'al, Abraham, verse 23, Wayakwak, Abraham, Ath Yashamalia, Bunwa, Wa'ath, Kal, Yadya, Bayathwa, Wa'ath, Kal, Makwanath, Kasapwa, Kal, Zakar, Ba'anashia, Bayath, Abraham, Wayamal, Ath Bashar, Ariyathum, Ba'itazum, Hayawum, Hazah, Kashar, Dabar, Athwa, Alahayim, verse 24, Wa Abraham, Bun Lashayim, Wat Tashai Shana, Bahamalwa, Bashar, Iralathwa, verse 25, Wayashamalia, Bunwa, Bun Shalash, Aisharashana, Bahamalwa, Ath Bashar, Iralathwa, and pick that up in English from verse 19.
Genesis 17 and 19. And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
So the Most High still gave him all these blessings, all that covenant, but he gave him his son's name as a reminder that Abraham laughed, because even for that moment, he thought it was ridiculous. I mean, he believed, he understood it, but just for that, he had that immediate reaction. Keep going.
And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation.
Because the last verse of that last set we heard was basically Abraham pleading for Ishmael, because he caught on that the Lord was really giving all his blessings onto the son that was to come. But he said, what about Ishmael? That's his son, right? And so the Lord said he's going to bless, and Ishmael has been blessed. Look around you. That's that. I don't have to explain that. Keep going.
But my covenant will I establish with Isaac.
But the covenant is for Isaac. The real blessings, the real love, the chosen people is going to come through Isaac. Keep going.
Which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
So even though they both were around 100 years old, the Lord said Sarah's going to bear this son next year. Keep going.
And he left off talking with him. And Yahweh went upon from Abraham.
That would be the power.
And the power went up from Abraham.
Keep going.
And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were brought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's houses, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskins. And in the self same day as the power had said unto him.
So he took his son, he took everybody, because remember, Abraham had a whole lot of servants. Abraham was not living a struggle life. Remember, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Abraham's servants fighting with Lot's servants to the point that that's how Lot ended up in Sodom, because they decided to part peacefully. Since they was family, instead of letting their servants continue to fight, they said, we'll go our separate way. But Abraham, now that he had this instruction from the Lord, that the circumcision was a sign of the covenant, he took everybody that was in his house, everybody who was on his land, and had them all circumcised. Keep going.
And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin.
I've heard that it's a difficult procedure when you're an adult. Well, Abraham did this when he was 99 years old. So keep going.
And Ishmael his son was 13 years old when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin.
Back to the Hebrew 17 and verse 26. Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Namawal, Abraham, Wayashmala, Bunwa, verse 27, Wakal, Anasha, Bayathwa, Yolayad, Bayath, Wamakwanath, Kasak, Ma'ath, Bun Nakar, Na'alwa, Athwa, chapter 18 and verse 1, Wayara'ah, Aliwa, Yahweh, Ba'alanya, Mamra'ah, Wahawa'ah, Yashab, Pathach, Ha'ahal, Kakum, Payawam, verse 2, Wayasha'ah, Ayanua, Wayara'ah, Wahana, Felashah, Anashim, Natazabiyam, Aliwa, Wayara'ah, Wayaratiza, Lakoratham, Mapasach, Ta'ahal, Wayashathakwa, Aratiza'ah. Verse 3, Wayamar, Adunya, Amna'ah, Mataza'athya, Kun, Ayanyuka, Al-Na'ah, the Ibar, Ma'al, Ibadka, verse 4, Yaquak Na'ah, Ma'ait, Mayum, Burachat Tizawah, Wagalyakam, Wahashainua, Zakaf, Ha'aitazah, verse 5, Wa'afukah, Path, Lacham, Wasidwa, Labakam, Akar, the Ibarwa, Kaya, Al Khan, Ibaratham, Al Ibadkam, Waya Amarwa, Khan, the Aisha, Kashar, the Barath, and back to the English, starting at verse 26.
Genesis 17 to 26. In the self same day was Abraham circumcised, and Ishmael his son, and all the men of his house, born in the house, and all bought with money of the strangers, were circumcised with him. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heart of the day.
In the heat of the day, Abraham is sitting there. He's sitting there in the heat, chilling, and the Most High appeared to him. Keep going.
And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself toward the ground.
Because he knew these weren't ordinary men. Keep going.
And said, My Lord, if now I have found favor in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Let a little water, I pray you, be fetched, and wash your feet, and rest yourself under thy tree. And I will fetch a morsel of bread, and comfort your hearts. After that ye shall pass on. Therefore are ye come to your servant. And they said, So do as thou hast said.
So he was just rushing to make them comfortable and just to serve them. He didn't ask what they was there for or nothing, because he knew these were angels from the Lord. We're going to go back to the Hebrew, pick it up at verse 6. Vayamahar, Abraham, Ha'ahala, Al-Shara, Vayamar, Maharya, Shalash, Sa'ayam, Quamach, Salaf, Yawasha, Lawasha, Wa'aisha, Igawath, verse 7. Wa'al, Habakwar, Ratiza, Abraham, Wayakwak, Bun Bakwar, Rak, Watawab, Wayathun, Al Hana'ir, Wayamahar, La'aishawath, Aswad, verse 8. Wayakwak, Kama'ah, Wakalab, Wabun, Habakwar, Ashar, Aisha, Wayathun, Lapunyahum, Wahawa'ah, Imad, Aliyahum, Hakath, Ha'aitazah, Wayakalwa. Verse 9. Wayamarwa, Aliwa, Ayah, Shara, Ashathka, Wayamar, Hana, Ba'ahal. Verse 10. Wayamar, Shawab, Ashawab, Aliyaka, Ka'aith, Chaya, Wahana, Ban Lashara, Ashathka, Washara, Shemaith, Pathach, Ha'ahal, Wahawa'ah, Akariwa, verse 11, Wa'abaraham, Washara, Zaquanium, Ba'aham, Bayamium, Chadal, Lahayawath, Lashara, Arak, Kanashim. Verse 12. Wathatasfa Shara Rabah Lamar Akaria Balafia Hayatha Laya Idana Wadunya Zaquan Wayamar Yahweh Al Abraham Salaki. We're going to stop right there, go back to the English, pick up at verse 6.
Come on. And Abraham hasted into the tent unto Sarah and said, make ready quickly 3 measures of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth.
So Abraham, he's still trying to make these men who he knows are not ordinary men comfortable. He's trying to do everything, to be a good host. He sent Sarah to go knead it, make cakes. Keep going.
And Abraham ran unto the herd and fetched a calf tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it.
So he ran and he got a cow straight out the field and sent somebody to go kill it and get it ready. Keep going.
And he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed.
Now wait a minute. I thought the so-called Jewish man said that you can't put butter and milk with meat. Hold on a minute. What did he take?
And he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed.
Wait a minute. I could have swore that they said in order to keep something kosher, you got to separate the dairy from the meat by 3 hours, never let the same dishes touch each other. What did Abraham do for the angels of the Most High?
He took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed.
Salaki, I didn't even realize that was there. I just caught that right now. Man. Go ahead, sir.
Salaki, just announce on which location. I mean, where you at?
In the scriptures?
Yeah, scripture.
Genesis 18 and verse 8. Keep going.
And set it before them, and he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat.
They didn't say we need different dishes and we need to wait 3 hours before the butter and the milk. Keep going.
And they said unto him, where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, behold, in the tent. And he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to thy time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well shrunken in age.
Remember, they're about 100. Like this is real life. Like they looked like they were 100. They felt like 100. They were 100. Keep going.
And it ceased to be with Sarah after thy manner of woman.
Meaning she was not menstruated. She knew that she was past her time. Keep going.
Therefore Sarah laughed within herself.
She lied too. She had that same reaction. Keep going.
Saying, after I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure? My Lord being old as so also.
So she said, my Lord, meaning Abraham, is old. We both 100. How are we even going to get down to have a child? I'm going to have pleasure? Abraham's going to give me some? This is funny. And admittedly, like, even if you believe it, which they believe it, it's the Most High. Even if you believe it, it sounds funny. Read.
And the Lord said unto Abraham, wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, shall I of a surely bear a child, which am old?
So the Lord's like, why is your wife laughing back there behind the tent? Keep going.
Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the time appointed, I will return unto thee, according to thy time of thy life. And Sarah shall have a son.
So the Lord's like, all right, I know it sounds crazy, but you should have known better. Because the Most High can do whatever he wants. That's that simple. If the Lord tells you something's going to happen, it's going to happen. And this is what was going on back at this time. And also, peep the way that Sarah referred to her husband as her Lord, which, you know, Paul made it a point to mention that in the New Testament as well. And that's the dynamic that should exist. And it's not hard to get your woman to refer to you that way if you rule your house wisely. Scriptures say, be not a lion in thy house. Rule your house wisely, and your woman will be glad to follow you and call you her Lord. Keep going.
Then Sarah denied, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid. And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh. And the man rose.
How you going to deny what you did to the Lord? Keep going.
And the man rose up from thence and looked toward Sodom. And Abraham went with them to bring them on the way.
Because they had some business to handle next. We know that some angels is going to show up in Sodom, and Sodom and Gomorrah is going to try and rape the angels. And I can't wait until next week when Sodom and Gomorrah gets wiped off the map. Keep going.
And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham the thing which I do? Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nation of the earth shall be blessed in him. For I know him, that he will command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment.
So the Most High blessed Abram because Abram was a righteous man who commanded his children and his household. Just like we saw in the last chapter, as soon as the Lord told him that circumcision was a sign of the covenant, he ran and made every servant. Can you imagine his servants that didn't know what was going on were like, we got to do what? But he ran and had everybody on his land do it right away. Abraham ran his household in servitude to the Most High. And that's why everything was in order. And that's why he had control over everything that he ruled. Read on.
That the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he hath spoken of him.
And so the Lord is saying here that because he loved Abraham, and Abraham is a righteous man, he's about to, you know, we're going to end right here, but he's about to tell Abraham what he's going to do to Sodom and Gomorrah. We're going to see Abraham plead with the Lord for the sake of his nephew Lot, who was living over there at the time. And we're going to find out what is going to happen with them next week. But for now, I march him up here.
Chapter 7?
That was,
What you just read?
we just read 13 through 19. That was 7.
Stop.
Yeah, young, which is wine.
Yashrala to be to Israel.
Shapar, which means horn. I imagine. So Punya Padum, I imagine. Which means turn and face the east. Sar will Punya Hapadum. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Yafayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakika. Taba'ah. Ratazah. Hayah. Aisha. Baratazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lefamina. Lakam. Kaliwam. Basalakana. Kawatna. Basalakna. Kawatna. Wala'ah. Tabayana. I'm going to say one. Abal. Oshana. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Baka. Amalakwa. Baha'ala. 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 Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Pray for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem Yahushua,
Hashem Yahushua,
Baruch Shah,
Yahushua,
the Thunderno,
Thunderno,
Bakah,
Ka,
Bakah,
Ka,
Bar'ah, Kal Maka'Allah, Wakal Madawa, Bakah,
Ka,
Latahar,
Wa,
Hamatazariah, Bakah,
Ka,
Lahakwayam, Amathia,
Mafia,
Bakah,
Ka,
Araka'Awa,
Ayakawa,
Batam Allah, Lagarashan, Bahasham, Yahushua, the water, Aman, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
please give us the power,
please give us the
the
power,
power to heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness,
all manner of
and
sickness,
all manner of disease,
all manner of disease,
power to cleanse the lepers,
power to cleanse the
the
leper,
power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean
to
spirits,
cast them out,
cast them out,
in the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua,
Thank you.
thank you,
So be it.
so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a ayanya,
Ayah,
al-hahari,
Ahari,
ma'ayan,
Maya,
yab'a Isaiah,
Abaya, Zari,
Isaiah,
Zari,
ma'an Yahweh,
Ayah,
Aisha,
Asha,
Shemayim,
Shemaya,
Ba'aratza,
Ratsa,
Aliathan,
Ayah,
Lamawat,
Amwa,
Regalka,
Gaya,
Alianawam,
Ayah,
Shamar,
Shemaya,
Anah,
Na,
La'ayanawam,
Ayah,
Wala'aya Yashan,
Ayah, Shah,
Shawamar Yasha'ala,
Shemar, Shah,
Yahweh,
How,
Shamarka,
Shemaya,
Yahweh,
How,
Tazalka,
Zai,
Aliyah,
Ayah,
Yamyanka,
Yam,
Yawamam,
Yam,
Hashamash,
Shemash,
La'aya Pika,
Ayah, Ka,
Wayirah,
Ayah,
Walayala,
Ayah,
Yahweh,
How,
Yashamarka,
Shemaya,
Bakal Ra,
Ra,
Yashamar,
Shemar,
Atnapashka,
and Fash,
Yahweh,
How,
Yashamar,
Shemar,
Tazaatka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'aitha, Wa'aida Walam.
Ayah, and Wolf.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I'll lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help coming from your house,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
should not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He should not keep it when I slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall not slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee
nor
by
the
day,
moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
and thy coming in
Now coming in
from this time forth
from this time
and
forward,
even forevermore.
and even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Ahai,
Aldamayalika,
Atamalka,
Altaka Arash,
Atawarash,
Altashquat,
Ashqua,
Ab,
Ah,
Kayana,
Ayana,
Oyabika,
Ayawabuka,
Yahamayawan,
Ayawan,
Bonashinaika,
Oshnai,
Nasha'aw,
Ashao,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amika,
Ayam,
Yariyamu,
Ayawasu,
Sawad,
Wa,
Wayatai Aitzwa,
Ayatasu,
Altas of Wanyaka,
Ayatasu,
Amaro,
Mari,
Makawa,
Ah,
Wanakakia,
Kaki,
Magalia,
Rat,
Bala'ah,
Ah,
Yazakar,
Ashqa,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Shamash,
Iwad,
Aywa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
now Aitazwa,
Ayatasu,
La,
La,
Yakadwa,
Kadu,
Alika,
Ay,
Bariyah,
Ayah,
Yakarafwa,
Ah,
Ahalia,
Ah,
Anuam,
Awam,
Wayashamalia,
Ashma,
Wa'aba,
Ah,
Wahagaya,
God,
Gabal,
Wa,
Wa'anuwan,
Wa,
Wa'anulat,
Wa,
Alashah,
Sha,
and Yashabia,
Sha,
Tazwar,
Wa,
Gamashawar,
Gamash,
Nawah,
Wa,
Imam,
Ma,
Hayawah,
Ayawa,
Zarwat,
Wa,
Abanyalawat,
Wa,
Salat,
Sa,
Aishalahum,
Shalom,
Kamadin,
Ma,
Kasayasara'ah,
Kasashia,
Kiyabin,
Yab,
Banakal,
Ka,
Yashwan,
Washi,
Nashamadwa,
Shma,
Bayanda Ara, Haywa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Ma,
La'adama,
Ma,
Shayathamwa,
Say double,
Nadayabawa,
Rob,
Ka'ira,
Right,
Kazaba,
Ah,
Kazabak,
Swap,
the Zalmanite,
Snap,
Kana say Yakumwa,
Come,
the Shah,
Shah,
Marwa,
Mar,
they are shot,
Shah,
when the Wa,
Wa,
Ah,
Ah,
now Wa,
Wa,
Al-Hayy,
I,
Al-Hayya,
Alaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shom,
the Galdala,
God,
the Kwash,
Wash,
the Fanyuraka,
Konya,
the Ash,
Ah,
the Ba'ira Agra,
Ari,
the Kalahaba,
Kalab,
the Lahat,
Salah,
Arya,
Ari,
Kandaradapa,
Ari,
the Sa'iraka,
Ashai,
Babaso Patka, the Bahalam, Mala'ah, Hunyam, Palawan, Wayapashwa, Shemka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabahawa, Ayah, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Asa, Shemka, Yahweh, Babadka, Aliwan, Al-Kaharataza. In the English, Psalm 83, keep not thou silence, O my power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. To the name of Israel, may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, the Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Baal, and Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Sor also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Black. Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Made their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Zebah, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of power and possession. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame, and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. The blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Yahweh, Yahweh Matazabiyah, Alawapyana, Alawapyu, Asuranya, Rampatazayanya, Akayayali, Mahawashin, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, Wada, Aman. In the English, bless you Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael. And the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you. So be it. The curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai, listen to us now, right now, say evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, in the school, say evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel. I refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the Edomites, and the nations, and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, the Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, the skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, Nazi Sprint program, the army,
Army,
Navy,
Navy,
Air Force,
Air
Marines,
Marines,
Wall Street.
Wall Street.
Open up the internet
Open up the
and
internet.
the airways,
And the airways.
the cable access channel, the radio channel.
Radio channel.
Convict the spirit
Convict the spirit
of any of thy people
of God.
that seek to stop us
Seek to
and
stop
bring swift destruction
Bring swift
to
destruction.
all the heathen
All
that
the
stand in the way
Stand in
or
the
try to stop us
Try to stop
from broadcasting your words
broadcasting our words
throughout the planet Earth.
throughout the planet Earth.
Let loose all the
Let's
plagues,
lose all the places.
cause them to go to and fro through the earth
Cause them to go through and fro to the earth.
and consume them.
Consume
Let the plagues
the plagues.
shake the house of the thief
Shake the house of the thief.
and the murderer.
And the earth.
Let the house shot.
And the house shall
Michael and Gabriel
Michael David
come down with flying saucers
come down the flying
and
saucers.
punish all the heathens
Punish all the heathens
that come up against us
come up against us.
as we speak thy words.
Speak thy word.
Cause it to be known by all
Cause it to be known by all.
that it is the angels that have done it.
It is the angels that have done it.
Cause it to be spread through the media
Cause it to be spread through the media
throughout the whole world.
throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake it thy coming.
Come to shake it out.
In
Come
the name of Yahweh Shah,
name it how it's shot.
thank you always.
Thank you all.
So be it.
So be it.
Sorry, face the front. So next week, we're going to pick up right where we left off. The Most High is coming for Sodom and Gomorrah. We're going to pick up at chapter 18 and verse 20.
Verse 18 and 20.
Actually, we're going to start at, verse 20. You give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat. I imagine Barak. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Matah, dismissed.